Um, okay, so what happened was, Taryn sent me an email from Quoto and said, "Oh, it's Sam's birthday, and I'm putting together a scrapbook for her. So I'm like an amazing card kind of thing where everyone writes in it and stuff. So if you've got time, can you just say like write a message or like send me a message and I'll write it in for you, sort of thing."
Right.
So I said, "Okay, can I tell a story?" And she said yes. And so this is the story of Qwento. That's the title.
Okay.
That's
I've managed to get the video now.
Oh, do you want to read it?
Do you want me to? I can.
Yeah, I thought because I know what the story is. I thought it'd be funny if you
Right.
read it.
Okay. The story of Qwento for Sam. Qwento looked
Hold on.
back- What?
Let me see if I can get some
Subtle background music?
subtle background music.
Yeah,
This
that
is
makes sense.
I don't know if this is gonna work though.
I'm not gonna read ahead. I don't wanna spoil it for myself.
No, no.
It's a bit like what we used to
Here
do
we
on the podcast, really, isn't it?
Yeah, this is stupid. Uh, no, I think there is audio. Oh, hang on. There we go. That might be too loud. I don't know. There you go. Go.
Okay. The story of Qwento for Sam. Qwento looked back over his shoulder. An eagle was soaring high above the mountains of his ramshackle hut, way out in the countryside. Was it heading this way? Qwento placed a hand across his brow to shield his eyes from the sun for a better look. Yes! It was heading right for him. A minute or so later, the eagle landed right in front of Qwento. But this eagle was the size of a horse, mayhap even larger. Qwento had hidden behind a nearby shrub as it had landed in fear the eagle would swoop him up and carry him off as prey. Yet it had landed with a heavy thud and a thunderous whoosh of its wings. The eagle fixed its gaze directly on the shrub, behind which Qwento was crouched, cowering in fear. Qwento. Qwento, the eagle spoke in perfect clipped English. Come out from there. I shall not harm you. Qwento let out a small gasp, partially from fright, but mostly the shock of hearing the beast speak English. Please don't eat me, Qwento managed to utter, his mouth dry. He walked out from behind the shrub, arms raised. You need to scroll down a little bit.
It's delayed. You're watching it on the stream, so it's delayed.
Oh, yeah. Climb upon my back, Qwento, quickly. There is no time. It's just instead of going, there's no time, there is no time. The eagle motioned towards his back with its beak and continued to stare at Qwento with strong, pale blue eyes. Qwento, not one for asking questions, climbed upon the eagle's back. Though his legs were shaking, he successfully made it up and sat astride the broad expanse of the giant bird's back. Listen to me, Qwento. When I start flying, hold on tight. We're going directly upwards, towards the clouds. When I hit 88 miles per hour, we are going to fuse into a single being. A being of enormous power and longevity. Qwento let out another short gasp and held on to the eagle's feathers. The bird took a few large steps forward and opened its wings wide. Then they were heading upwards, faster and faster, until Qwento struggled to keep his eyes open against the rush of wind. But he kept his gaze on the clouds above, focused on one cloud in particular, a square shape, directly in front of the eagle's giant beak. The eagle then gave a sharp eagle cry, louder than any sound Qwento had ever heard, and then Qwento felt himself flying. He felt the wind beneath his wings, and he was no longer Qwento, yet the eagle was no longer entirely the eagle either. They had become one. Scroll down a little bit, I can't see that bit.
That's as far as I can go.
Oh, wait, hang on. And that is the story of how Liam came to be.